not anticipate will be spent from. So when we passed the Public Financial Management Act under his leadership of John Dramani Mahama, we made sure that we gave life to that constitutional provision by providing for the contingency fund in the Public Financial Management Act in 2016. So you see, Akufo-Addo is not sharing freebies from his own pocket. He is sharing freebies from the vision and toil of the NDC that set up a fund that accrued $200 million. The rules are that once that happens and you can define an emergency, you can indicate that that emergency was not anticipated, and 3, you did not provide for it in your budget, then you have met the conditions under which you can access that money to deal with the emergency that was anticipated. And all these 3 conditions exist with COVID-19. Are you getting the point? So he takes the money, convert it at about 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. The emergency is COVID-19, right? You don't buy 1 PPE with that money. Which is COVID-19 that we are supposed to use, the emergency we are supposed to deal with is COVID-19. That 1.2 billion, not 1 cedi, is going to a hospital. Not 1 cedi is even buying swabs, what they use to take your samples. Now look at how the money is spent and see whether that is really the anticipation of COVID-19 related expenditure and what we needed to do. So he says, I'm going to spend about 40 million to provide hot meals for people in lockdown areas. I'm going to spend 40.3 million to buy dry food for people. That means you buy, maybe you give somebody 1 kilogram bag of rice, something they can cook at home. I've been saying that I never saw that dry rice or dry food being shared, but that was supposed to be given to the Ghana stock, buffer stock for them to buy that food and share. Then he says that out of that money, he's going to subsidize water. Out of that money, he's going to use part of it to pay frontline medical staff. Out of that money, he's going to use part of it to pay for exemption of taxes. Until recently that he came, he said he was going to use that money. Now he has come to collect another exemption. So the money is no more 1.2, it's about 1.48 billion. Then that same money, he says he's using part of it to give out for businesses, 600 million. So you see where he got the money from. So that money is a buffer that was created by a visionary leader. And you saw recently they wanted to deplete even the Heritage Fund. So that is how they are doing the freebies. That's why I asked Omia the question. The one who created the fund is incompetent. The one who used that money to buy rice for people is competent. You see, the one who created the fund is incompetent. The one who says he's giving 600 million of it to businessmen, we don't even know the character and nature of those businessmen. And we know when these people have always shared things, it has always been to bring your ID card. Is that not it? That man is not competent. So that is how they have had to deal with this matter. If you read the budget, they made a provision of about 44 million under the Ministry of Health infrastructure budget to construct 94 hospitals. And you see, Ghana, we have our own classifications and features of what a regional hospital is. So we have our primary health care, okay? Then we have how a CHIP compound